Hello, it's Terry here, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today, I am sharing a card that I created using Colorado Crafts Company Coffee House stamp set. This stamp set is just so adorable, and I noticed that I don't have a lot of coffee themed stamp set in my stash, and I thought this one was perfect because there's so many different elements on this stamp set. Okay, so let's get started. So here is a close-up look at this stamp set. Isn't it just so adorable? I love the images from this set. Okay, so to start off my card, I am going in with white cardstock, and I'm using a cardstock that's alcohol marker friendly. And to stamp on the image, I'm also using an alcohol friendly ink. A lot of the times people don't realize that the type of ink pad and the type of paper that you're using has to work well with the coloring medium that you're using. And these two here are both perfect for alcohol markers. So after all the images were stamped out, I am going in with Copic markers and coloring the images. Like always, I will go ahead and leave a time below. If you're not interested in the coloring part, you can go ahead and forward it to that time. But if you are, I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Looking at photographs, they were pictures of you and me, an unfitting epitaph. Now I'm out of the sea, but you know it's true. No one else could love you half as good as I do. You went out on another day. He was handsome and charmed, I'm sure, but you didn't hesitate when you ran for the door, 'cause you know it's true. No one else could love you half as good as I do. I do, yes I do. No reason to fight it, no reason to say we're through, no need to deny it, 'cause I'm not over you. It ain't been decided. You can't make a choice for two. My heart ain't been lying. No, I'm not over you, 'cause I know it's true.
Okay, so I am back. So after we finish coloring the images, I want to do a little masking. So I'm going in with the Heavy Doodle masking paper, and I'm stamping the image down onto the masking paper. Then using my fussy cutting scissors, I went ahead and trimmed out the images. Then I went ahead and adhered it down to the images on the card panel. So what I plan on doing here is I plan on ink blending the background. So in order to do that, I need to mask. Now going in with my stencil, this one is from Lawn Fawn. I placed that on top of my cardstock. I like using my Make Art magnetic station because it holds the stencil and everything in place during ink blending. So now going in with my Distress Oxide inks and some ink blending brushes. I'm blending that over the stencil just behind the images. Then going in with a smaller detail brush. This one is my favorite. This one is from Picket Fence Studios, and I love it because they're so small and it gets in between all of the intricate spaces of the stencil. Okay, you can see here I'm going in with a darker ink, and I'm just adding a little bit of dimension onto the stencil part. Now after everything was done, I went ahead and removed the stencil. And this is the best part here, is removing the masking paper. And I love this part so much because you can see how everything works together. Okay, so now I'm just trying to figure out a sentiment for my card panel. And to do that, I just like placing the stamp set over my card panel and just trying to figure out if the layout of it will work well. And once I figured that out, I went ahead and placed the card panel onto my stamping platform. And I'm going in with my Inkblot alignment guide. And I love this alignment guide because it helps me align my sentiments straight. And usually without it, my sentiment comes out a little wonky. And this set is great because it comes in a set of 3, and it's a pretty affordable price as well, and I will link that down below if you're interested. So now going in with a nice black ink, I went ahead and stamped down the sentiment onto my card panel. Okay, and to add a little more interest onto the card panel, I am using one of my stitch border dies. This one is from My Favorite Things, and I love it because the stitch lines are a little wonky. So it gives the card panel a little more interest in a little fun way. Okay, now going in with my white gel pen, I am adding lines and highlights onto the card panel just to give it some more details. And of course, I like to border my card panel, and I'm going in with green cardstock, and I'm trimming that slightly larger than my card panel. And I also trimmed out black cardstock. The black cardstock is used to mat my card panel, and I use liquid adhesive to adhere those together. And then I went in and used liquid adhesive again and adhere that to a green color cardstock. And to finish it off, I adhere that to a white folding card base. And that's it. That completes the card, and I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and please share some love by commenting, thumbs up, and subscribing. And I will love it if you came on over to my Instagram account at Cloudy Coral Designs. Okay, until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Have a great day.